Okay, welcome everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started, but we are going to start with a 3-minute video about Princeton music while we let, whoops. Hold on one second.
Thank you for all that you do. Appreciate everybody on conference night. And have a great night and see you tomorrow. Go Vikes.
Sorry about that. I'm still sitting here at conferences. So anyway, we're going to start with a 3-minute video about Princeton music so we can give any late comers a chance to get on. And I've got a couple more invites to send a link to. So without further ado. Princeton Music is a family. Students are able to find things that inspire them and make lifelong friends and lifelong memories as part of the music department at Princeton.
It's a different kind of class than any other class they have during the day because they learn their individual responsibility of preparing their part, and they get to incorporate that with the class and learn teamwork skills.
Academic knowledge and skill, as well as like emotions that led to creativity. And you put all those three things together in music and it becomes very powerful and really kind of magical.
The Pride of Princeton Marching Band is an experience unlike anything any student is going to get in any other music group or any organization they're a part of. There's nothing like being under the lights on a Friday evening and cheering on the football team, but also taking on a part in a tradition that's been in Princeton for upwards of 50 to 60 years now. When the kids join the group, I tell them you're not just part of the band this year, you're part of a legacy of excellence that dates back to Princeton's origins.
Besides bringing all the aspects of music together, it forms a community among our students and our faculty where we develop very strong relationships with our students, relationships that last on and beyond high school, college, and in grown-up life.
I cannot imagine my life without music. I play the alto sax and I already know how to assemble the instrument, play the first 5 notes, and I'm only 11 years old.
I think the music program has really showed me how lucky I am to be in a school that really values the arts. Like, the music program at Princeton has just given me so many opportunities and has just emphasized how important music is in my life.
I just get to learn every day what it is to be a leader and what it is to just be in this group setting where we all work together and we are able to create something beautiful, music, something that as we perform in concerts that the audience is able to enjoy.
I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for the teachers, many different music teachers who really pushed me to do better than I could.
Seeing my kids, and I have 3 kids into Princeton's music program, and seeing any one of the 3, let alone all 3, perform for Princeton is absolutely incredible. Couldn't be happier that my kids are involved in this stuff and feel so lucky that I'm able to help make that happen.
Little did I know that my kids would be performing solos, taking private lessons, and auditioning for prestigious groups.
Princeton music is and will always be something that unites. It's about providing these unique opportunities for students so that they could learn, so that they could grow, that they could experience through whatever creative means that they have.
But the most special thing about Princeton music is the way Princeton empowers students for college, career, and life success by fostering creativity, confidence, problem solving, perseverance, collaboration, dedication, and accountability. Those are the things that make up Viking Diff. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. And you just saw that video that we're very proud of, telling you some of the great things about Princeton music. But I'd also like to share that we were recently named a Best Community for Music Education for the 6th year in a row by the NAM Foundation. Kind of a big deal. And while you're on this call, you can have your camera on or off, your choice, but we do need everybody to stay muted so that everyone can hear. All right, so I'm gonna move on. Whoops. Hold on. There we go. So this is what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna go over a few introductions. I already talked about why Princeton Music. I'm gonna show you where to find all the information that you need. We're gonna talk about the most important items. We're gonna go over the instruments for 6th grade band and orchestra. We're gonna talk about some fast facts. We're going to talk about renting your instrument. We have a Baroque violin shop video that is 5 minutes. We have a Buddy Rogers music video that's 5 minutes and a slideshow that's 5 minutes. And then we will have time for Q&A at the end, but you can also put questions in the chat as we go, as Mr. Phillips is going to be on the Zoom call managing the chat. So now let's see. There we go. All right, so I am Mrs. Kristen Brown. I am the 6 through 12 music department head, and I am a member of the band staff, and I will be one of the 6th grade band teachers if your student is going to sign up for band. Mrs. Hurley was with us last night. Mr. Phillips is with us tonight. And Mr. Phillips, if you are on the call, can you unmute and introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. I'm Kyle Phillips, and I teach band with Mrs. Brown. I'm here to answer all your questions, and really looking forward to having your child with us next year at the middle school.
Thank you. And Ms. Knieven, can you unmute and introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. I'm Ms. Knieven, and I teach orchestra here with Ms. Cindy Casey. And thank you so much for being here tonight. We are really looking forward to getting to know all of you and welcoming you to the Princeton Music family.
And Ms. Knieven, she said she teaches orchestra, so she's representing orchestra tonight. And then Ms. Casey was here last night, so tonight we have Ms. Miley. Can you unmute and introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, I'm Shelly Miley. I teach choir along with Miss Ballman. And so we are very excited for your kids to be here next year with us.
Thank you. And then I see Dr. Maxim on our call. Dr. Maxim is the PCMS building principal, and I'm going to let him introduce himself and give you some good information.
Okay, that was a dramatic pause. All right. Hey, I am Dave Maxim, Dr. Maxim. I am the principal here at Princeton Community Middle School. Ms. Brown, do you mind if I go ahead and do my spiel real quick?
Do the whole thing. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, first off, I want to congratulate all the parents who are on this call and who are interested in getting your kid involved in the music program here at Princeton. When I talk to parents and students as well, I've been making some rounds to elementary buildings this week. My plan is to visit all the elementaries. One of the things that I always mention is that students should get involved in the music program here at Princeton. We are we win state awards, nationally recognized as well, as Ms. Brown mentioned, but I do want to speak from a personal level. I have a 6th grade student who is in the band. He plays a trombone, and it is one of the best decisions that we made to have your kid, to get your kid involved with it, because coming from the elementary schools, it's a smaller environment. When they come here, a lot of the people say it's a little intimidating, it's a lot bigger. But if you get your kid involved or your student involved in the music program, it's a natural niche that they find, and they have a sub-family that they look out for. The music program teaches discipline, it teaches creativity. As a parent, I always tell people the best way to ensure your kid's going to be successful is to get them in the music program. I can tell you that when I look and I go into the music classes that we have in the 6th grade, those are the same kids that I see when I go to graduation, when they graduate at Princeton, who are in the top 25, who are in the top level tier courses that we have. So there's a direct correlation between your student taking music and being successful at school for many different reasons. But that is one of the things that I tell the students when I see them coming in here, and when I talk to parents. When I have family friends, I tell them, get them involved in the Princeton music program. We have great people here. They they will do anything and bend over backwards for your student to be successful. So I always make that plug about how important it is to get your kid involved in that, no matter what level it is that you're interested in the music program, but they will take care of them, and you will see incredible gains from your student being in there. So I just want to make that quick plug, but I also want to say, I have been visiting the elementary schools, making a cell for people. Always go, Dr. Maxim, what is the best way that I can help my student get ready for the middle school? What would you say? The best way that you can help your student be successful is to sign up for our summer bridge camp that we are offering in the month of June. That is one of the best ways that you can ensure that your student is going to be successful here at the middle school. Miss Brown's going to help us. Miss Casey's going to help us. We've got a really dynamite program. We do some enrichment with language arts and math. I know at the elementary schools, they do iReady. We utilize a program called Exact Path based on MAP scores, but we will get them involved in that program in the summer for a little bit. But more importantly, it's the socialization that the kids get before they come into the middle school. So like we purposefully do our groups in the summer based on kids, and we purposely put them in with different kids from different elementary schools. So when they walk in on the first day, not only do they have the friendships that they had at the elementary schools, but they'll walk in and say, hey, I know that student because they were in the summer camp that we have. It's Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 3 o'clock. We provide transportation from the elementary schools. We pick them up at 8. We bring them to our school at 8:30. We take them home at 3 o'clock back to their elementary schools. We do a lot of fun activities that we do. We do field trips. We go to Woodlawn Pool once a week. We go to, we do a skating field trip as well. But we really do a great job, in my opinion, in the summer of providing a little bit of academic enrichment for the kids based on their scores that they get on iReady, and then we do that. But most importantly, we provide a lot of opportunities for them to have fun. And I will tell you, one of the things that we always say is, we didn't do it last year because of COVID, but we've done it previously. You can tell the sixth graders that participate in our summer program because, number one, when they come in, they know more kids. They know the layout of the school and they're comfortable with it. We also make sure we teach them a lot about, our policies and what we do here at the middle school. And then, so when they come in August, they're definitely ahead of the game and they feel more confident when they come in here. So I highly recommend it as well. And again, like I said, my sixth grader who is in the sixth grade, he would have been in the summer camp, the bridge camp that we have. So I'm really excited about that. Your kid's going to love it. I've been selling it. I've been to Heritage Hills, Stewart, and Evendale. So this week I'm going to be hitting all the other ones. It's easy to sign up for online as well. Just go to hi, Ms. Knight. I will tell him you said hi. That you can easily sign up for that, and we'll make sure they get in there. It's all free. Once in a while, we do have some fees, like if we do certain field trips. But I mean, we got a lot of things planned. Hands-on STEM activities where kids are building rockets, and we have Camp Joy coming in. So they'll do a lot of outside activities where they do like tug of war and some of the team building activities outside. So I highly recommend our camp. Is the best way that you can prepare your fifth grader coming into sixth grade here at the middle school. So I guess if there's any questions that I can answer right off the bat about the summer camp. Some people will say, Dr. Maxim, we have a vacation plan during the summer. We're going to miss a week. Is that okay? It absolutely is okay. Dr. Maxim, my son plays, or my daughter does ballet and competitions. They're going to be out of state for a couple of days here and there. They have practices they can't be there till a certain time. Is that okay? Absolutely. We work with you. It's a lot more relaxed environment because it's a summer camp. So we definitely work with families to make sure that they get the exposure. The first week we have a really knockout summer camp, a sports camp, where we have an outside organization come in, a church group, and they really get the kids excited and fired up for the first week. So it's definitely something that not only I recommend, but that I personally would put my own child, and I have, into that. He's gonna, my son's gonna do the 7th and 8th grade camp that we're offering. So, but I do not want to take any thunder. The summer camp, great question. The summer camp is from June 1st to July 1st. And again, it's Monday through Thursday from 8:30 to 3. And we provide the transportation, free breakfast, free lunch, and the whole program's free. So if you have other questions, I'll be happy to kind of give you a little wait time. As everyone, all the staff knows, that I could continue to go on to speak about all the awesome things that we do here at the middle school. So I don't want to take all of it away from them. So if you have questions, you can go ahead and ask. If there's anything else, we also are having the middle school the 5th graders come in May, where they take a tour individually as a school, and we usually do a thing. How do we sign up? Where do we sign up? You will go to princetonschools.net and find either Princeton Community Middle School, and then for parents and students, the tab, and then it'll say summer opportunities, and then you can sign up. Great question. And I'll stay on for a little bit if you have a couple questions.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Maxim.
Thank you, Ms. Brown.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna move on with our presentation. I want you to know where you can find everything you need to know for signing up for 6th grade band, orchestra, and choir. If you go to the district website, you should be able to see my screen. We'll see if this is going to pop up. Okay, on the district website, if you go over here to Viking Village, that's where we live, and go down here to Princeton Music Department, it will take you to this page. And if you click choose music, all the choose music things, all the communications that we've had leading up to here, and also a recording of tonight's meeting, you will be able to find those here. And then the link to sign up for, that's the choose music video, the sign up is, that's for the Zoom meeting here. So you want to go to this, this document, which has been out on social media. And if you use this QR code or you click this link, that's where the sign up is going to open tomorrow morning. And then we also have the sign up completely in Spanish as well. Okay, so we're going to go back to, all right, so that's where you're going to find everything on the district website. Most important items we want to talk about. Please make sure you and or your child has watched the Choose Music video, which shows and demonstrates all of the instrument choices before you sign your child up for 6th grade band, orchestra, and or choir. It was a 12-minute video, and we didn't want to take 12 minutes to show it tonight. We've been trying to get that out to the elementary schools. The elementary general music teachers showed that video to in-person general music classes in the last few weeks before spring break. They showed it, and they were also supposed to try and get it into their 5th grade Google Classrooms. So your child might have a link there, but that link I just showed you on the website also has that video. So that's an important resource. The sign up opens tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and is first come, first serve for instrument choices. If you hop on later or days later and you don't see an instrument offered there, then it filled up already and is no longer available. And we're going to talk later in the presentation about which instruments go fast and which instruments, you know, we can take plenty of. So don't think you have to get up at 6 a.m., but there will be some people who want to get up at 6 a.m. to make sure that their child gets their first choice. And the third bullet there is we are following guidelines for COVID-19 safety, including playing with a band mask on and bell covers in band, and singing with masks on in choir. And we will continue to do those as long as the district deems necessary. And I will tell you, our current sixth graders have just been rock stars, and it has not stopped them. It has not been a problem. And we all just do it, and they're learning to play, and they're putting on concerts, and it's been fine. So if we're still doing that in the fall, I don't want it to be a big concern. All right, so these are the instruments for sixth grade. The orchestra instruments are the violin, the viola, and it says 14 there because we will take 14 students who want to play the viola. We will take 14 students who want to play the cello and 7 students who want to play the bass or string bass, whoops. The band instruments available are the flute, the clarinet. We can take 15 alto saxophones, trumpet, trombone. We take 4 horn players and 10 percussion players. So when you're talking with your child, if your child is interested in one of these instruments that does not have a number next to it, you do not need to get up at 6 a.m. But the alto saxophones could be gone by 8:15 or 6:15 a.m. tomorrow. Like it's kind of a popular instrument, and we can only take 15. So if your child's first choice is the alto saxophone, you might want to set an alarm tomorrow. And same with percussion. Most of the other ones do not fill up right out of the gate, but the ones with numbers are going to fill up quicker than the others. So just keep that in mind. Fast facts. These are things we go over. Usually we go out to the elementary schools, we show them that 12-minute video, and then we talk about these fast facts. Sixth grade is the only year to begin an instrument, but we have an exception this year for going into next year. We are going to offer a 7th grade beginning band and orchestra offered for 1 year only because school was shut down last spring. Some kids didn't get to sign up like they wanted to. And so for 1 year, we're going to offer that. But there's no guarantee that the next year there would be. So if your child is interested, we want them to get signed up now for 6th grade. Some or most or many students are able to play an instrument and sing in choir. And if they're interested in both, we want them to sign up for both and see how their schedule works out. At the middle school, so at the elementary schools, the kids usually go to 1 special a day. They're called specials, and they go to music and art and PE. At the middle school, we call them encore classes, and they will go to 3 encore classes every day, which is amazing. But band or orchestra, their instrumental class would take up 1 of those spots, and then choir could take up a 2nd spot, and then they still have room to take art or PE or some of the other encore classes that are here. Our performing music classes are a full year, while those other encore classes like art and PE are for a semester. So they're not going to have to give up a lot of things if they want to play an instrument or sing in the choir. Most students rent instruments from a local music store, and we're going to talk about that later. However, we have ways to help as needed. So let us know if we can help you. Band, orchestra, and choir meet daily as part of the encore schedule. Instruments are on a first come, best fit for you basis. Like I said earlier, some instruments are limited in number, such as the alto saxophone, horn, percussion, viola, cello, bass. We truly want everyone who wants to play an instrument to have the chance, and we will do whatever we need to do to make that happen. There is a $25 pay to participate music fee for band, orchestra, and choir class at the middle school, and that will show up on your report card as a school fee. So it's only 1 fee, even if you're in more than one. I believe it's only 1 fee. You only pay $25. If you do an instrument and choir, I think you're still only paying $25. So renting your instrument. we want to make sure you rent a quality instrument from a reputable music store. And the operative word there is a music store. We don't want to get music instruments from stores that are not music stores. When you rent from a reputable music store, you're going to pay monthly, and it makes it very affordable. You're going to see that in some upcoming videos we show you. And eventually you own the instrument. Oftentimes, repairs will be free and convenient while you are renting. We do not want you to look for an instrument on Amazon or Target or Walmart or Costco. These instruments look nice and they play okay at the beginning, but they will not last the whole school year. In fact, I have never seen one of these off-brand instruments make it through a whole school year. I've got ones that are breaking right now, and there's no way to repair them. Like a local music store will not take any of these other instruments because they're made with some different inferior metals, and they won't even work on them. So it's kind of like buying a disposable instrument. Once it stops working, you're out of luck and you're going to have to start over again and or seek help from us with a school-owned instrument. So just keep that in mind. And a lot of times those instruments don't sound good. They don't play in tune. The students have a hard time making a sound, and then they get frustrated easily. So anyway, just pay attention to that. We recommend Baroque Violin Shop for orchestra rentals. We recommend Buddy Rogers for band rentals. We're going to go over both of those things. You can reserve your instrument now or wait until August, but we don't want them to get their instrument now. We want them to wait and get their instrument in August. We don't want them to have a trumpet at home in July and take it out and possibly get the mouthpiece stuck and then try to blow in it and think it's not fun because they didn't know how to do it and they couldn't make a good sound. We want to make sure that we get them started off on the right foot. So we will all open our cases together on the second day of school in August and start, learning what they need to do. We want them to have a really good, positive experience. Taking sixth grade band, orchestra, choir as a full remote student is extremely challenging and not like taking other classes remotely. Our first choice is to teach your student an instrument or choir in person. If you're gonna be full remote, then our second choice would be for your child to take private lessons so they can have one-on-one attention. As it turns out, you can't hold a flute, watch a video of a flute class, and then somehow be able to play the flute. It doesn't, that proved to be really challenging this year. We also need to have cameras on, and we also need to be able to communicate. So it's not quite the same as other full remote classes. So keep that in mind. All right, so we're going to watch a 5-minute video on the Baroque Violin Shop, and then I will come back with some more information after that.
The Baroque Violin Shop was founded in 1974 by Paul Bartel, and we're the oldest string specialty shop in the Cincinnati area. My name is David Smorelli, and I am a former orchestra teacher of 35 years. And one of my favorite things in teaching, as well as working here, is seeing the excited look on children's faces as they begin playing a string instrument. If you're more of a reader, all of this info we're planning to cover in the video can be found on our website, www.baroqueviolinshop.com. Over the years, the business has grown, and we work with schools and students all around the country, but we still are a small family-owned business. As a former school orchestra director himself, Paul's passion and mission for the rental program was to deliver the best quality student instrument at the lowest price possible. High quality instruments allow students to better learn and grow on their instrument. And Paul never wanted money to be an obstacle for students interested in playing a string instrument. What this means for you and your student is that we offer a simple and affordable rental experience. Regarding the rental program, the first thing you're probably wondering is about the affordable part of our rental experience. In other words, what's this going to cost me? The current rental rates can be found on our website or on the materials supplied by your student's teacher. What we'll find out is our rates are usually better than any other string rental programs around the country. Each of our rental kits includes the items a student will need to start learning and playing from day one. Not only will you get an instrument, a bow, and a case, but you'll also get this free starter package valued at $65. The starter package includes the music stand, a folder, the first year method book for that particular school, a shoulder rest for violin or viola, a polishing cloth, rosin, appropriate for the instrument, and a in-pin stopper for cello or bass. All of these items are included in the rental fee, so there's no additional charge. Your rental fee also covers exchanges, maintenance, and replacement coverage. If something goes wrong with the instrument, we will fix it or replace it at no additional cost to you. This includes broken strings, if the instrument breaks in any way, if the bow breaks in any way. In other words, you're covered. There are exclusions for intentional damage or misuse, so be sure to keep an eye out on your student and how they're treating the instrument. So what are the steps involved in renting a string instrument? Step 1, choose the instrument, violin, viola, cello, or bass. Step 2, measure your student for proper instrument size. If you weren't aware, string instruments come in fractional sizes. Proper sizing is critical to developing proper technique and enhancing playability. We have a size that will fit your student. Step 3, choose your preferred billing cycle, monthly or yearly, and complete our online rental form. Once you've measured and determined your instrument size, you'll choose your preferred payment cycle. We do require 2 months payment up front for monthly customers. Yearly is the best value, where you pay for 10 months, but you get 12 months of rental, and then the last 2 months are free. If you terminate your contract before the 10th month, we will refund the remaining months beyond those first 2. So that's our rental program. We hope that you find it rather straightforward and easy. So if we missed something or if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call us or email. We are excited to be a part of your student string instrument experience, and we will do all we can to support their learning. Have fun making music.
All right, the next exciting thing that's going to happen is if you are on this call and you know that your child is only interested in a string instrument, they are not interested in any of the band instruments, then I'm going to open the breakout room. Oh, please don't play again. Hold on a second. Make that stop. Okay. So I'm going to open the breakout room, and then you on this call can choose to go to the breakout room on your own. And there should be an invitation at the bottom of your screen, or if you click on the 3 buttons and find the word breakout room, it's called Orchestra Breakout. So I have just opened that breakout room, and we will see you back in 10 minutes or under if that is you. So Ms. Knieven's going to go to that room with you, and it's a good place to ask her questions. And we are going to move on and watch the 2 Buddy Rogers videos. If I can make the screen go.
Mrs. Brown, I'm sorry, I don't have an option for a breakout room.
Oh, it's says breakout room, and I gave it, it looked like you could choose it. Like, can you go hover your mouse down below or go to the 3 dots and see if you see the name breakout room?
I don't have the 3 dots.
Okay, that's interesting.
Even if you want to come to my room, I have it. You can sit on my computer.
Oh, good. Thank you. Are you in your choir room?
No, I'm in the piano lab, middle school.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs.
Do I
Myers.
join the breakout room?
Okay, so now I'm going to figure out how to go to the next slide. There we go. All right, so 4 minutes and 39 seconds for a similar video from Buddy Rogers about the band instruments.
Welcome to the showroom at Buddy Rogers Music. Since 1957, families from Greater Cincinnati schools have relied on them for the highest quality band instruments for their children. Guiding these families through their musical journey are specialists from Buddy Rogers Music. Just in case your child is picking up an instrument for the first time, it all starts in beginning band, extending through high school graduation and beyond. Or your child may have progressed to the intermediate level and become quite accomplished. As your child moves through their musical journey, Buddy Rogers Music is here for you every step of the way. They work with over 100 local band directors, their students, and of course, parents. Once your child has expressed an interest in band, the first step is the instrument itself. Their school music specialists work with your band director to guide you and your child in selecting the instrument that will give them their best chance at success. Next decision, should you rent or should you buy? Well, in most cases, I recommend renting. The main reason is you can provide your child with a superior quality instrument at a very affordable rate. It's their Join Band rental program. It's a simple and stress-free way to provide flexibility throughout your child's musical journey. It's a month-to-month plan, no long-term commitment, and at any time, you can decide to upgrade, purchase, or return the instrument. Simple, flexible, affordable. Now, how does it work if you start off renting, then decide to buy or upgrade? If you choose to upgrade, they'll exchange the instrument and apply a portion of your rental payments towards the step-up instrument. Or if you decide to buy the instrument, they'll apply your rental payments toward the purchase price, and they'll give you an additional discount off the remaining balance. How's that for peace of mind? Those are the highlights of the Join Band rental program. Now, let's take a look at all that's included in the low monthly rate. First, you get an instrument that is carefully matched to your child's level of development. It has been tested, sanitized, and certified by on-staff technicians. With your instrument, you'll get an upgraded mouthpiece, a case, and basic care items. You may also need reeds, method books, and other accessories as recommended by your band director. Included in the rental program is a comprehensive loss coverage plan that covers any maintenance issues with the instrument. This benefit assures you they'll keep the instrument in peak condition for your child. Plus, it protects you if the instrument is damaged, lost, or stolen. And how's this for convenience? You and your child can rent online at buddyrogers.com. They'll deliver the instrument directly to your school free of charge. Or, if you prefer, you and your child can select an instrument by visiting the Buddy Rogers Music Showroom, which proudly features the largest collection of school band instruments in Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky. With Buddy Rogers Music, you are partnering with an educated staff, constantly trained in the latest music industry standards. They are connected to our local music educators and private lesson teachers. Buddy Rogers Music has covered every base so that you can rent with total confidence. By serving Greater Cincinnati schools since 1957, they've learned the value of an ongoing partnership. They understand the unique relationship between child, band director, and parent. Together, they encourage children to join the band, stay in the band, and become musicians for life. All you have to do to get started is go to the website, fill out the form, and press send. They'll take it from there, and they'll keep you fully informed. Now, let me leave you with this one thought. Many companies can rent or sell you an instrument, but there's a reason Buddy Rogers Music has been named Best in Cincinnati and one of the nation's top 100 music stores. By partnering with Buddy Rogers Music, you're giving your child the best possible opportunity to succeed, both in band and in life. Now, your school music specialist will give you the specific details about your school's band program. Welcome to the Buddy Rogers Music family.
Okay, and as soon as I can get us to the next slide. Don't you love technology? All right, the arrows aren't working. There we go. Let's see, hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay, one clarification from that last video. You can return your instrument at any time, but when you sign up for a band, 6th grade band at Princeton, you are making a 1-year commitment. So the expectation is your student sticks it out for the whole year. It does take a whole year to learn the things that they need to learn to feel successful and really like what they're doing. So, okay, so this is a 5 minutes and 13-minute video. And then when we come back together, we'll have question and answer. But again, you can continue to put questions in the chat and Mr. Phillips will address those. And then Mr. Phillips, we can also do some things verbally at the end if there's something that you think we need to cover. All right.
Hi there, my name is David Niemeyer. I'm one of the school service representatives for Buddy Rogers Music. I handle all the deliveries to Princeton and I come out to visit the school on a weekly basis. Now the video you just watched gave you a general overview of our services that we offer. But I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about the specifics of our Join Band Rent to Own program as relates specifically to Princeton. And I have a little slideshow here that I'd like to bring up. Now, if you are going to begin playing on flute, clarinet, trumpet, or trombone, that rental price is $28 a month with a $5 loss coverage fee. If you're playing on alto sax, that's a $48 a month rental with a $6 loss coverage. If you play French horn, like myself, that rental price is $68 per month, with a $7 loss coverage. And if you are going to be playing percussion, you'll be getting the bell kit, which has everything you see here. It has the stand, it has the bell kit, the actual instrument itself. It comes with a pair of mallets, with a pair of drumsticks. Comes with a practice pad, so you can practice all the snare drum stuff. And it comes with a music stand that attaches to the back of the bell kit. Now, as far as the book that Princeton uses, they like to use the Essential Elements book. That's what all the students use that they have. And it's a one-time purchase. This isn't a rental. This is just a one-time purchase of $10.99. Now, if you're a percussion player, the book for the percussionists is $17.99. Now, the reason that's a little bit more expensive is because it's basically 2 books in one. The percussion book combines the snare drum and the keyboard percussion parts into one book. Now, the care kits, these are optional. You don't have to get any of these. They're not required by the band directors, but these are instrument care kits that help you take care of the instrument on a regular basis. They contain things like valve oil, slide grease, polishing cloth, mouthpiece brushes, swabs for the inside of your woodwind instruments, cleaning snakes for the insides of your brass instruments. These will really help you get the most out of your instrument. Now, if you're a woodwind player, specifically clarinet or saxophone, you're going to need reeds. Now, what a reed is, it's a thin piece of cane that attaches onto the mouthpiece. These are somewhat prone to breakage, and you should, even if they don't break, you should replace them every 2 to 3 weeks or so. Now we sell these in boxes of 10. Your instrument rental comes with 2 complimentary reeds in the case, but we also sell boxes of 10 reeds. For clarinets, that's going to be $21, and a box of 10 reeds for alto saxophone is $30. Now the music stand, that's another optional thing. You don't have to get one of these. Your student's going to have a stand in the band room at school anyway, but this is more for at-home practice. So you can get your music or your book up off of the bed or up off of the floor, and you can put it on your stand so you can practice like you're actually playing at school with sitting up straight or standing up straight with the proper posture. Now, these are the different ways that you can go to rent an instrument from us. You can use your phone to scan that QR code right there, and that'll take you directly to our rental page. You can text RENT, BRM, to the number 555-888, all one word, no spaces. That'll automatically reply to you with a link that will take you directly to our rental page. Or you can just simply open your browser and type in buddyrogers.com. And then you can click on the Rent Now, which should be front and foremost on the page. If you're renting today, you can choose to have the instrument delivered at the beginning of the next school year, in which case your rental payments won't start until then. Or you can choose to have it delivered to the school during my weekly route, or you can choose to have it picked up in the showroom. All of those are free deliveries. And if you have any questions, when you get to our website, you can click on there's a little chat feature, should come up like a little speech bubble in the bottom right-hand page, or the bottom right-hand corner of the page. And you can ask any questions that you have, and a representative that we have will be able to help you shortly. Thanks for watching. Again, my name is David. If you have any questions, feel free to ask on our website. Bye.
All right, now let's see if I can move the slide. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go get the orchestra people back from their breakout room. And a couple things about that Buddy Rogers presentation. We love Buddy Rogers because they send a representative out to the school weekly. So it's really convenient for parents. So that guy that you just saw talking on the slideshow, he will be here at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I will send instruments that need repair with him. If a parent has called or ordered something online at Buddy Rogers, he will bring it out on Thursdays. If your kid runs out of reeds and you want to buy some more reeds, he will bring those out. So it's really convenient. You don't have to be driving all over town for that. So, all right. So we are wrapping up here, and this is our question and answer time, and we are all but done. So if anybody has any questions that you want to ask out loud, you are welcome to unmute and ask out loud, or you can keep putting them in the chat and Mr. Phillips will keep answering them or read them verbally and we can talk them through. And while you're thinking about doing that, oh, I don't see Ms. Miley there. Mr. Phillips, is there anything you wanted to address?
Yeah, we did have a question. Is there going to be a confirmation when they fill out the instrument request form so they know what instrument they need to rent?
We are hoping that everybody is going to get their first choice. There will be a confirmation email not a confirmation email, there will be an informational email in August that gives you all of the rental information again and reminds you that it's time to be working on this because school is starting. And then if you have any questions about what instrument, you can email me at any time, krbrown@vikingmail.org. In almost every case, you're going to be okay with your first choice because we will be monitoring the sign up and removing instruments from the sign up when they run out. So that's how we're going to handle that. Ms. Miley, did you have anything you wanted to say about choir?
just want to say to everyone that we really encourage you all the kids who are just these wonderful music people, to really try two things. It makes them, the kids, such incredible musicians when they both play an instrument and sing. And, we're so lucky here at Princeton because typically that can happen in a middle schooler schedule. And as far as singing goes, I don't want anyone to worry about, some kids say, oh, I can't sing. I don't have a good voice. Don't worry about that. If you enjoy yourself, you enjoy singing, those are the people that I want in choir. So don't hesitate to join. I also want to let you all know that when we all plan as a team, and so we make sure that all the concerts don't conflict. I said that the right way. We make sure that everything is on different nights, so you will never have to pick and choose. You'll be able to do everything. And typically for choir for 6th grade, we have between 4 and 5 concerts per year that are in the evening at 7 p.m. usually. So that's all I have to say, Miss Brown.
I'd like to tag on to that we give you the dates of the concerts. You will have the dates for the whole year in August. So you can easily plan around the 4 concerts or whatever for your group. Did I interrupt somebody? Was there somebody that needed to say something?
Yeah. Hi, so me and my sister joined the meeting late, and we just wanted to know if we're still able to give you the instruments we plan on, using.
So the sign up is going to open tomorrow online. So you're not signing up tonight. You're just getting information tonight. And then you're signing up tomorrow online, preferably with a parent. Okay, because your parent's going to need some information to put in that sign up. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, so do we not have to worry about telling you the instruments we want to use now?
No, that's correct. You do not need to tell me now, but I'm glad you're so excited.
Okay, thanks.
And Ms. Knieven, did you have anything you wanted to say?
Nothing in particular, except just thank you so much for being here and your interest in the Princeton Music Program. And of course, if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to reach out anytime.
All right, Mr. Phillips, anything from the chat that we can address or deal with?
Yeah, a few people are asking about signing up for choir. Ms. Miley, are you gonna have a separate sign up or is that gonna be part of the same form?
It's in the same form. And so when you go through the form, it's going to ask you, do you want to sign up for choir? You say yes or no. Do you want to play an instrument? Yes or no. And then you'll go on to choose what instruments. And we do ask that you have a first, second, and third choice. But like I said, we're hoping that everybody gets their first choice. Anything else in the chat?
I think we got to everybody.
Any other questions, verbal questions? Anybody want to unmute?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So are you gonna email the information or did you already share it?
If you got on this call, then you got a link, right? So I had your email, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna send, well, actually I might do it tonight before I leave. I will send everybody who had signed up to come to last night and tonight, and I will make sure that the link to sign up comes straight to you in an email.
Okay.
But also it can be found on the district website under Viking Village and Music Department. And music. All right, good question. All right, if there's nothing else, we are so thrilled that you joined us tonight. Thank you for that. You were the lucky ones that got my second presentation. Last night, a few things were a little rocky, so you got the more polished version, so thank you. We hope that you will get your child signed up to play an instrument and or sing in choir as soon as possible. The sign up will be open April 15 until April 30th. And I just wanted to check quickly to see if Mrs. Wilder joined us. Nope. Okay. All right. Then that is all we have for you. You are welcome to hang up. And thanks again.
Ms. Brown, we have a question here that says, on the Google form, will there be questions? I think they mean specifically for parents. And I think the answer to that is yes, but would you confirm?
The Google form is going to have you fill out important information like email address, that in there. And I think we have, I don't think we have a mailing address in there. I think it's just your email address. But here's the thing, you can't really join band, orchestra, or choir without your parent knowing that you're joining band, orchestra, or choir. So it really is best for your parent to fill out the Google form or you to fill it out with them. That would be my first choice. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that my mom does know because my school gave me a form that says, "Does your parent let you go on? Like, could you go to the middle school?" And it's where, isn't it? We're going to the middle school next. Well, we have each elementary has a given date to go to the middle school and pick an instrument.
You are going to come to the middle school, but you're not coming to the middle school to pick an instrument. You're going to pick your instrument now or tomorrow using that Google form. Okay.
Oh, then what are we doing?
Yeah, and your parent does need to be aware because there's a fee involved and you have to get an instrument and book, or they might need to contact me to work out some arrangements. Okay.
Okay, so what are we going to the middle school for?
You're going to come to the middle school to get a tour. You're going to learn your way around. I think Dr. Maxim is going to talk with you about, you know, some of the rules and guidelines at the middle school and how to have a really good, positive experience when you come to the middle school, and just the things that are going to set you up for success. And we'll see you. We'll be around. I actually, I'm probably going to come into Matthews and talk to you. I'm going to come into the auditorium and talk to you as well. So you will see me again. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Good
Awesome.
questions. What is your name?
Actually, it's more than one person. I have a twin sister, and we're
Awesome. Well, we will look for you. And what elementary school do you go to?
Springdale.
Springdale. We will look for you on Springdale Day.
Okay.
You in May. Sounds good. All right. If there's nothing else, it is time to hang up, and thank you once again for joining us tonight. Bye, everybody.
Bye.